Yeah, this is Cabo 17 Pro. This phone has get born. You see the camera? This is Camo 17 Pro. You can see it. You see the battery? This is the battery. You can see it. It has get burned. Then you can see it. You can see the screen. You see it. This phone has get burned. Then the reason why I'm showing it to the public is to help many people that doesn't know how to handle phone. This phone is very costly. This is a Camo 17 Pro. That is 250 gig, 8 gig RAM. Yeah, it's very cost and it's very powerful. Then there's one thing the owner has done to it that make it to burn, and I want to show it to the public so that many people can get aware. You can see it. You can see the phone. It has get burnt, and if phone is not properly taken care of, this kind of thing used to happen. You see the phone? You can see it. You can see it. You see it. This is the screen. There's the inner part of it. You can see it. You can see it. I want you to watch it carefully. When you watch it carefully, I will now explain what has happened to this phone to you, so that you too should be very careful in handling your phones. You can see the camera. You can see it. You see it. You can see it. Then you see the screen of it. This is Camo 17 Pro. Very costly. Very costly. But a small thing has happened to it that made the phone to get burnt. It's nearly burned the whole house. I'm telling you sincerely. When the phone was under fire, in fact, it's nearly burned the whole house. The fire was too much. Too much. The fire was too much. So that such a thing will not happen to you, will not happen to your phone. You can see it. Before we go, please remember to like, comment, and share. Please help me share this video out so that many people can see this video, can get the advantage of watching this video, and try to prevent their phones from getting burnt. It doesn't mean being old or new one. When such situation happen to it, the phone will get itself under fire. Very heavy fire. Very heavy fire. When this thing happened, I could not believe my eyes. I could not believe my eyes. This phone nearly burned the whole house. Yeah, it nearly burned the whole house. If not because of the power of God, it's nearly burned the whole house. You see it? Watch it carefully. So remember to subscribe to this channel. This film you are watching, look under by the right hand side. You will see where they write SUBSCRIBE. Subscribe. Use your finger just to press. It will now change to subscribed with notification bell. Press the notification bell so that the moment the new film is coming out, you can be able to see it. It's going to be the number one to be seeing the videos. You see it? And don't remember to share. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to share this video out. I want this video to reach many people. Please help me to share it out. Help me to share it to different groups so that many people can get the advantage of watching this video. It's very, very important because it is a small thing that people don't even care of. Very, very small thing. Yeah, this kind of situation can happen in two ways. This kind of situation can happen in two ways. So that is why I'm trying to show it to the public. Everybody can be able to see it properly. You can be able to know the way to handle your phone. You can be able to know the way to handle your phone properly. You should know the type of thing you are going to take to play with your phone. Yeah, you see, this phone is very, very costly. It's very, very costly, and it's not only costly phone this thing can happen to. It can happen to any type of phones. That's why I bring it to the internet for many people to see it. When you see it with your physical eyes, how the phone has get burnt, you see it. This one is no matter of editing. You can see it. It's no matter of editing at all. This is reality. This is reality. This phone has get burned, and it nearly burned the whole house. It's nearly burned the whole house. You see? So let me explain to you how the situation happened. You see, this phone, I charge it to 100% battery level. This phone is very useful for me. I use it almost every day. So as I'm saying on, I charge this battery to 100% battery level. I was using it, plug it into the light. That is how I used to use it. I will plug the charger on the phone, now plug the charger on the socket, now on the light. So I used to use this phone on during the electricity. That is when I plug it, the phone will be charging and I'll continue using the phone. Since I bought it, that's how I was using it. But in a short period of time, like 2-3 months, I discovered the back of the phone here, the back of it here, swell up a little. I will bring another phone to show you, to describe it for you so that I can be able to understand what I'm trying to say. You see it here. I will use this phone to describe. This one is Spark 7 Pro. You see, so the back of it here, this is the cover, this is the cover, this is the surface. Then the back of this one, the back of this Camel 17, the back here, by the back of the battery here, exactly in this position, this place was swelling up little by little. This place was swelling up little by little. So before I get noticed, because I used to put it down in one position, I don't used to remove it. There's one joystick, that is camera stand, that position it there. So there's chair there. I used to sit on the chair. When I close the shop, then leave the phone inside the shop because I'm living in the flat. You see, so I'm living in the same area with the shop. So before I could take notice, this area has swelled up. This particular area where the battery is under it, it has swelled up very well. I continued using the phone. Then the phone was working fine. No any error, no anything. So I was using it. It gets to a stage, this place was swelled up very well, that it has shown this area, this shackly area, it has swelled up very well. Then when you now take it up like this, the cover, this cover that covers here, the battery, this area now open a little. You can now, if you watch inside, you can be seeing the battery inside. That is for this Camel 17, the back here. The cover now opens here a little. When you peep through, you can be able to see the battery inside. Then I was using it in that way. Later, the swell now comes up very well. The swell now comes up very well. The cover has now opened. You can see the inside very well, see the battery of this one. You can now, the cover that cover the battery, the back of the phone here, it has opened the distance, clearance in between the engine and the cover. You can now peep through and see the battery inside. You see it? So I now try to open it. I try to open the cover so that I can be able to punch the battery with the needle so that the brief, the hair inside will come out to reduce the size of the battery. You understand me? That was a silly mistake I made. I now pick a needle because the battery has swelled. I now open the cover. This cover, this back cover, I now open it from here like this because it has opened already. I open it to this side, now carries it up. I can see the battery inside the room. I want to sleep that very night. Then I now pick a needle. I now punch the battery. Just give it a small hole for the gas to come out so that it will reduce the size of the battery. Immediately I punch the needle. As I just removed the needle, immediately the fire came out. Very heavy fire. Very, very heavy fire inside the room. I now throw the phone. I throw it on the ground. Luckily, the phone fell on the carpet. Carpet caught fire. I now systematically dragging the phone to the door. Now brought the phone outside. Before I could be able to do all these things, the fire was too much. The fire touched under the ceiling. From the ground like this, it touches under the ceiling. The height of the flame, very, very heavy one. It's as if heavy petrol was poured on the ground, then you now set fire on it. Very heavy fire. Then I was using system. If it's a woman, the whole house will have get burnt. I was just brave. Yeah. Pushing the phone by the side. This area, I was pushing the phone from here. Pushing the phone. The smoke has occupied the room. I now take one of my clothes to cover my nose. Then I was using the finger to push it little by little to the door before I was able to carry it a little through it, and the toilet faced directly into the room. I throw it, it now fell in the front of the toilet and bath. And now dragging it to the passage. That passage, there's no ceiling there. That was saved me that very day. If to say there's ceiling under that area, that ceiling will have catch fire because the smoke and the flame was too much. It's now the fire was now coming out heavily. And I now remember I wanted to put water before. I now remember that if you put if you see fire burning, you now put water, the ordinary water, the fire will be heavy again. And I was praying, pushing it little by little, so that you get away from where the property is. Before the fire was reducing under 1 hour. This phone was burning heavily under 1 hour. Before the flame was coming down little by little, the smoke has occupied all the flats. The smoke has occupied everywhere, smelling, before it's now quenched by itself. That was the reason why I should show it to the public. Don't ever try to punch the battery of your phone with needle or with anything iron, either knife, anything iron. Don't ever try it to punch the battery. This is the battery. You can see the battery has get burnt. This is the battery. You can see it. Don't ever try it. Either the battery and the phone, I've off it. Not that the phone is working. I've removed the phone from the joystick almost over an hour. So the body has cooled down, and I've off the phone before I did it. Just to reduce the size of the battery, because the battery has swelled up very well. So I now use needle to punch it. Immediately I just removed the needle, the fire now came out. Very heavy fire. I've never seen it in my life. If somebody tell me the phone can burn in that way, I will say no. I will say no. So what the reason that makes me to show it is that whenever you are using your phone and you discover the back of your phone here is swelling up, it's not anything, it is battery inside that is swelling, making this area to swell up, the back of your phone here. Once you discover that, go to the engineer, let them remove the battery for you and replace it with another one. So I was far away from where I can get the engineer. As you just say, as you try to punch the battery so that it will the here inside will come out, will now reduce the size of the battery, then the cover will now go back to the normal position. That was my aim, not thinking that I want to burn the whole house, I want to cause something heavy. So please and please, don't ever try to punch the battery of your phone with a needle or anything iron. Either you off it or it is on. And don't ever try to take any battery near fire. And don't open any battery, either inside the phone or outside the phone, with anything iron, or you want to open it, you want to see what is inside, the fire will come out. Very heavy fire. So try to help me repost, please, in the name of Almighty God. Help me repost this video so that many people can see it. Many people can see it so that I can be able to understand what I'm trying to say. Can you see how the phone has get burnt? You see it? You see this Camon 17 Pro 250 gig 8 gig RAM, very heavy phone. You can see it. So you can see it. You can see it. You can see it. You see it. That is the socket for the plug. That is the earphone socket. That is mouthpiece. You can see it. That is the speaker. You can see it. It's a new phone. Yeah, you can see it now.